Now, Johan, do you want to give us a little preview about what sort of material you're going to be doing tonight?
Dangerous, because actually most of my family and family friends are coming, and I open with a masturbation joke, which is uncomfortable for everybody. But you know what? That's the plight of the performer, so I'm just gonna go ahead with it. Mostly about family, identity as being like a Sri Lankan New Zealander, what it was like adjusting to this super weird but super awesome country that we live in. I have 6 minutes. I think I cover it adequately. Nice. I was allowed to travel a little bit recently for comedy, and my parents insisted that staying in hostels would teach me some responsibility, how to handle myself. And it did. I learned how to masturbate really quietly. The lady that I bunked with initially would catch me all the time, like, Johan, are you bloody masturbating again? Yes, I am, Mum. Good son, me too. Sticky high five. Oh, uncomfortable for you, was it? My parents and their friends are in this room. Has anyone noticed the lack of melanin up until this little village that settles in the middle of the audience? Traveling didn't so much as change my perspective as it did make me appreciate New Zealand as this incredible country that we live in. Asia, right? The scale, immoral nature of crime is unimaginable. And does anyone remember our crime epidemic of 2015? The Invercargill pool pooper? For anyone who needs clarification, there was a guy in Invercargill who every Friday night would go shit in the pool and run away. And this happened for 6 consecutive weeks. Invercargill police were like, baffled. Stuff.co.nz asked Mayor of Invercargill, Tim Shadbolt, for a comment. And he was like, you can check. I was in Rotorua last week, and their pools had no poos in them. But they smelled worse than ours. It gets better. The people of Invercargill understand the situation and are continuing to use the pools. I don't think anyone understands the situation, Mr. Shadbolt, and if they do, I sincerely hope I never meet anyone from Invercargill if this is an appropriate interaction. Sorry, Dave. Pools. Someone's done a poo in the pool. Yeah. What's the problem? You're right, Dave. I've been a fool. Off you go. I enjoy talking about it, but honestly, your culture is super confusing. For example, bring a plate. How unfairly nondescript. Do you know how many parties my immigrant family showed up to with just a plate? We have brought crockery in exchange for your friendship. I remember the trauma of my first mufti day. I'm running home to Dad. Dad, we need a golden coin for a donation at school. What? What the hell for? For mufti. What the fuck is mufti? I don't know. It's difficult to. It has been difficult to come to terms with this place, but I love it. I recently met a friend of a friend. Let's call her Carol. It was awkward. My fault mostly. I'm terrible at the small talk. Oh, so you're from the hut, Carol? And she went, born and bred, mate. I heard, born inbred. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Carol. I thought that was just something Wellingtonians say. I didn't know it actually had, anthropological ties. Excuse me, Carol. No, but Carol told me a story, which I think is a testament to the weird but wonderful New Zealand and its people. You guys want to hear it? Yeah. All right. So this is a true story. Right? Carol has a son. And he is 12, 13 when symptoms of schizophrenia sit in. And his little thing is that he hallucinates leprechauns and then needs to chase them. And one day, Carol comes home to a house with smashed glass, smashed plates, probably from confused immigrants, and toppled furniture. A mess that is not anomalous with upper-class housing, let's say that. And so she finally finds her son, and he's crouched outside a closet door, and he's shaking with excitement. Mum, I've caught one. I've caught a leprechaun. And apparently it's best to play along. So she's like, all right, can I meet him? And he opens the door to reveal a very real dwarf who's been tied up and gagged. And she goes, a minority, which is the real anomaly in upper-class housing. But she then unties him and notices he's wearing a very leprechaun-esque suit and hat. And they find out, true story, this guy is a door-to-door Jehovah's Witness person. And it gives me such joy to know that in New Zealand, this beautiful place, once upon a time, a door was opened and, hi, have you heard about Jesus? Was met with, the best part is, the Jehovah's Dwarf guy was probably thrilled to be let inside. But the ironic bit being, they were both thinking, finally, a willing victim. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been wonderful. I've been Yohan. I started comedy during law school, so that's when you need something not depressing, you know? So it's kind of, I started it as a kind of coping type thing, but now it's such a big part of my life. I can't not write and not perform, and the rush is insane. Like, I won't be able to come down. For the next couple of days, I'm going to be pretty on cloud nine. So, yeah.
Fucking awesome, Yohan. So thank you so much for being part of Mike Jobs Season 2. Go and have fun with your family.
Thanks so much, man. Thanks to you and Brad for having us. We really enjoy it.